Hey everybody, it's Tog here. Welcome to a new series of one of my favorite games. I haven't played it too much recently, but growing up, it was one of my favorites. I still think it's one of the best games ever made, and it doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Probably wasn't played as much just because the Halo franchise has so many other incredible games, and it's not in the same first-person shooter format. But this was the first Halo game I ever played, so it's actually the one I got used to. I've also played Reach, and I liked that game, but other than that, I haven't played a lot of Halo. So this is my only real familiar memory of the series in general. If you're not familiar with this game, I'll try and explain it along the way, but it's basically a strategy game where it's like you command all the units, all the battalions, you build bases, you battle people, but you're never actually shooting. You know, you're just commanding it, and you have to be strategic in that sense. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a 3v3. That's what this series is gonna be. I'm gonna do 3 episodes, 3v3, and I'm gonna play as each of the different, I forget what they're actually called. UNSC different leaders. So my favorite one has always been Sergeant Forge. That's the one I always used. But I'll also play an episode with Captain Cutter and Professor Anders. And they have different advantages, as you can see right there. They have different leader powers, super units, and bonuses, as well as unique units. That'll all get talked about throughout the video. I'm not gonna play as any of the Covenant just because like they're technically the bad guys, and I've never been too familiar with them, and I don't know. I don't know, we'll let them be the bad guys. But they have the Arbiter, the Brute Chieftain, and the Prophet of Regret. Let me just make sure that this one is Captain Cutter. And we're gonna play on the heroic difficulty. I did practice this one time and we lasted a pretty long time, but Professor Anders died really quickly, and I think it was because she was in a really bad position. She was in the middle, and we didn't do that good of a job helping her. So a lot of teamwork has to be in play here, and I'm gonna try to do a little better on that, but there's no more use talking about it. You're just gonna have to see what the game is like. So we're Team Alpha. We're gonna be Sergeant Forge, Captain Cutter, Professor Anders versus Arbiter, Brute Chieftain, Prophet of Regret of the Covenant. We're gonna play on Fort Dean. There's only 4 maps. I don't really like Exile, so we're gonna play on Frozen Valley and Glacial Ravine for the other ones. Let's just jump into it. Hope you enjoy, and let's try and get a dub. Fort Dean, named for a famous UNSC colonel who broke a Covenant siege. This divided map features highly defendable lanes, but strategically placed teleporters offer clever attackers alternatives. So yeah, I really like this map because of the way it's laid out in general. It has some advantages in terms of you can see the map isn't very lit up right now, but this whole passageway allows you to get to the other team quite easily, and there's also a lot of different like shields in the way. Sounds pretty confusing, but I promise it'll make sense later on. So for now, let's just get some supplies. The one thing that's good about Sergeant Forge is that all supply pads that you build immediately become heavy supply pads, which is double the input of a normal supply pad. As you can see, they're going to be building normal supply pads, and then they have to upgrade it separately. So that's like something I like. I like having a lot of supplies. Supplies are what you use to build units such as infantry, vehicles, and aircraft. And this game actually incorporates a rock, paper, scissors type format. Infantry is good against aircraft. Aircraft is good against vehicles. Vehicles are good against infantry. It's a little harder for the UNSC to get units out there that are like stronger, because the stronger ones are the vehicles and the aircraft. The infantry isn't too strong for the UNSC, but we're gonna try and start it off just so we can get some units out there to begin with, and maybe get another base, because a base is pretty much where you get everything, where you train units, where you get supplies, how you get reactors. There's 4 total reactor levels, and right now we're only gonna have 1. I'm gonna build a field armory just so I can start trying to get some upgrades. They're just miscellaneous upgrades in general. We're going to send our scout out here just to see what they're building, so we can try to counter it. That rock, paper, scissors isn't always absolute. Like, there's actually some infantry units. Oh, yeah, those bases are all built, but I think the Warthog should be fine. The Ghost is there, and it's gonna try to cause a problem, and they're pretty defensible. It doesn't look like doesn't look like I'm gonna get much information there, but they've definitely built some units, but not very strong ones. I'm planning to have Marines, so I'm gonna do research first, and then put the units out there. So all the stuff on the left side is how you upgrade your units, and it costs, usually they cost more reactors, and then the units are a little cheaper, take less time to build, but they, you know, perish. Let's try and get another reactor out there.
New blood. Research.
It looks like this teleporter here is guarded by miscellaneous units that we'll probably try and take out, because I think this teleporter, you can't, so there's one right here that I'm pretty sure exit location only. Let me see how this works, because I actually am not totally remembering how it is. Alright, So this teleporter, I believe, teleports right here. And this teleporter back here can teleport here. So if we want to build an attack, it wouldn't be a bad idea to try putting them there and teleporting it over there. So let's see if I can get the RPG ability as well.
RPG research.
Medic looks good, but we're not going to be able to use that just yet because we don't have the reactor, and I think I'd rather get some more supplies first. And then I don't know if I'm training anymore. I might train one more set and then go take this teleporter for us. Alright, let's take our units over here. First battle of the game, so other than my Warthog getting annihilated by the turrets at, I don't know which one, the blue Covenant person's base. We'll find out. The Covenant can actually put down their leaders on the ground to like fight us, and they're very strong, so I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm gonna use the new RPG ability that I got to mess some people up. So I'm gonna make them attack them, make them attack them, make them attack them.
Local units.
Okay, these units are really strong, actually. Once we annihilate these two, it'll be 3-on-1, and I'm not worried about how it'll turn out after that. But you should always try and like eliminate the units first so that they stop having so much firepower. Great. And now I can get all the supplies, which is awesome. And that means I can probably upgrade this to an advanced reactor. I already get that medic ability on the Marines, so that'd be great. Luckily, they haven't sent any units to come attack us yet, 'cause sometimes they send them like right at the beginning of the game. They build them really fast. Up like that. Nope, we're good. But this one is here, so I think they're scouting my base right now. So they're gonna know I'm building infantry, and they might build anti-infantry units, which kind of sucks. Kind of want to make a Spartan because they're pretty good. Oh, see, like that. So I have some units, and I can make some RPGs out of them. I'm gonna put the global rally point over here. Great, great. I think if we just all attack them. They got anti-vehicle. Alright, I'm gonna build some flamethrowers as well. I think if we take out their aircraft first, we can deal with the vehicles after. Or the jackals. Yeah, see, this is the Arbiter I was telling the... Oh wait, no, that's not an Arbiter. Okay, that's not so bad. Alright. Yep, that's the Arbiter. That's what I was talking about. And he's using his rage ability, which means he's gonna like annihilate us. But if I use this disruption bomb, bang. He can't use it anymore. But he's still really strong, so I'm kind of worried about that. I might have to build a turret in case they come closer. Alright, I lost all my units, so... This turret is not gonna get out, so... I actually might have been able to, but... It wasn't worth the risk. Okay, we destroyed their Arbiter, so I'm gonna lock my base up, just so that I can train a ton of units and then bring them all out at the same time. And I don't think they have any more of, They have any more infantry? No, they do have infantry, and they have anti-infantry too, so I'm gonna have to do that. I'm just gonna like stockpile right now so that they don't all get knocked out continuously, because you know, as there is in anything, you know, teamwork makes the dream work. See, this is what I was talking about last time. How Professor Anders, this was her base last time. She got destroyed pretty easily because I think it's like in a very vulnerable spot there. Oh shoot! Now this base is getting screwed up. This is really bad. This is not looking like a good game so far. I'm gonna carpet bomb his infantry. It amazed me that they were able to build this that fast, but they did. My teammates are not looking too hot right now, but they're still my teammates, so I gotta make sure I can do the best I can to come out on top. Alright, he has a Vulture though, that's awesome. If we take out the Brute, this Prophet of Regret, that'll be awesome, because that's like one of their strongest units. I am worried that they're taking out the reactors, but it does look like they're going to start fleeing soon. They fled, awesome, that's great. But they did destroy the reactor in the middle. Hopefully this gives us enough time to regroup, because I do have my units. I'm going to go back to my base. Oh shoot. Just gonna keep building some Marines. Oh, I can build a Spartan now. That's what I'm gonna do. Because the Spartans can actually jump into the units and like hijack them. So that's pretty cool. But it looks like this base is like, it's struggling, but it's not doing too bad. I'm gonna heal them up though. Oh, they got it already. Okay. I'm gonna leave my flamethrowers just because they're not very useful against aircraft, because you can't exactly burn down that. So I'm gonna team up on this one first.
Local units.
Alright, looks like we're in good shape now. Use your RPG before you go down? Alright, alright, alright. I'm gonna actually get that medic so that they can, the ones that aren't dead yet can heal.
All units.
See if the Spartan can get there quick enough before, the Scorpion. Oh, the Scorpion's looking like it'll be pretty weak against that just because it's a vehicle against an aircraft. Oh, did I lose my Spartan? I was looking at something else. I'm sorry. That sucks. I just lost it. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna build a lot of Marines, and I might try and max out my reserves just because the Marines look like they're holding up really nicely. And I'm gonna go attack this base. Oh, I did. I hijacked it. It's a vampire. I don't know. It's an anti-air. That's great. I don't even know where it is. There it is. Oh, let's go. Let's attack that. I don't want them to be able to just teleport here all the time.
All units. Enemy engagement.
This sucks.
All units.
I'm gonna have to carpet bomb.
All units. All units.
Oh, shoot. This is really bad. This is really bad. Because, like, they don't even build another base. Like, you should build bases so that you don't lose them all. I'm gonna leave one over here and make the rest of them go out. Actually, let's see if I can do this.
Pelicans inbound. Pick up coordinates set.
Ah. They destroyed it. They destroyed it. I really hope we don't lose our partner that quickly, because that happens a little too often.
Enemy engagement.
I got one. Oh, nice. They actually did it.
Local units.
They actually did it. They built a base. That's incredible. They usually just freaking die. That's great. I'm going to make some more Spartans. And I'm going to build another barracks out here.
Enemy engagement.
And maybe a supply pad. And you know what? I'm going to make sure they can't teleport anymore. You're not getting up there, dude. What are you thinking? I'm gonna use this base for upgrades and this one for unit creation. And now let's go destroy this base, because they are crazy if they think I'm gonna let them do that. This Locust is one of my least favorite freaking enemies ever. Or it used to be, at least. Like, now I've, like, kind of figured out how to deep beat them, but they're just so good at destroying bases, and it's just like,
All units.
oh man, this is bad. If my Marines can get over there quick enough, that would be awesome. Because they're going through some trouble, but the fact that they have so many units and are losing them all is actually really good, because that means they'll be very susceptible to an attack. But we just gotta hope we can build it as fast as they are. The RPG will definitely take out this this Brute Chieftain really fast. I'm gonna upgrade that carpet bomb now, just in case. Let's see if I can take out this base, because I don't like that they have a base so close to all of our stuff. I could have waited, actually, to get that upgraded, but that'll do for now. Build some Cyclopses, because they're pretty good at taking that stuff out.
I'm ready.
Oh, shoot.
All units. All units. Local units.
Cyclops, good to go.
All units.
I'll get it.
Local units.
I think we should be able to take out this base, though, at least.
All units.
Come on. Hijack it, hijack it. Hijack it, Spartan.
Enemy engagement. All units. All units. Napalm adherent research.
Let's hope these Marines can hold their ground. Awesome. This base is done for, but this base is struggling as well. Luckily, they have a lot of units, so that's reassuring. Dang, that Spartan just walked right into that. That was not great. Alright. I've destroyed that base, luckily.
Local units.
Please hit that. Oh, nice.
Tactical Marines.
Local units.
Alright, this guy's done for. Sorry about that.
Hostiles. Spartan ready to go.
Nice. Nice. This is a freaking mess. Actually, I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna build anti-air, because they're coming. They're coming, and they're coming fast. And I'm gonna build a large carpet bomb. That might be a little gratuitous, but if it comes in handy in the time I really need it, it'll be worth it, because the carpet bomb still costs 600 supplies. Come on, Spartan. Hijack the locust. Hijack the locust.
Carpet bomb. Improved.
Please don't die. Alright, but luckily, like, it's just the unit that dies and the Spartan comes right back up and can hijack something else. I lost all my units there, so that's tough. But let me just build a medium turret, because I know they're coming for me at some point.
Pelicans inbound. Pick up coordinates set. Right here.
Alright, if I get this carpet bomb, I'm in such good shape. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Here it comes. Initial core dropping the hurt.
Yeah, they're I hope it doesn't do team damage. Yep, that's what I want to see. That's why it was worth it. I don't know if they still have infantry. That would be good to consider. I'm gonna make some. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That is not good. See, that's why we need to build bases there. I need to be more organized with my units here, because I think I'm spreading them a little too thin. And then these ones attack here. This is a mayhem. They're already shielding up. That's tough. See if I can destroy that base, but dang. Dang, this ain't good. This is not. Ah! That's really, really bad.
Local units.
This is like bad to like another level, but at least now I know that they're coming with vehicles. I'm just gonna try and do as much damage as I can, but I'm definitely losing this base. So, I'm just gonna try to get as much as I can out of it.
Turret improved.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this locust and I'm out of here, because this is going to go really poorly.
Local units.
Spartan good to go.
Supply pad complete.
It up. Hitching a ride.
I can't jack a scarab, but hopefully they don't kill my Spartan too quickly, because I want to just get this locust and then get out of here. But this is looking really, 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 really bad. Oh, yep, they just built a scarab. That's just this is just not what we like to see here. Get out of there, get out of there.
Standing by.
All units.
Yeah, I'm running. I'm out of here. Okay, let's see what I can do here. This is really bad. I'm gonna lose this base.
In my sight.
I'm gonna do the best I can to at least hurt some of their units.
Fortress upgrade.
Initial bombs away.
At least I took two things out. And I'm gonna do an air pad, and then I'm just gonna get on out of here. Let's hope there's no base here, because usually the CPU is really bad at finding bases, so it's looking like we might lose another teammate, because I don't think they have any units. I sure as heck don't have enough units to take them out. I'm gonna have to upgrade this really fast, but
Local units.
and I'm gonna have to look for another base. But I have a feeling they built everything.
Reactor complete.
I'm gonna send them all over the place. They don't have really any capability to defend themselves, but nope, get out, get out, get out.
Local units.
Luckily, I still keep all those upgrades from the field armory.
Reactor improved. Local units.
Alright. Well, now we know that's a bad spot to be.
Let's go.
As is this location. Alright, there's a base here, but I can't build one there. Please move around it.
Enemy engagement.
Please don't die, Warthog. You're my only hope. Please don't have built a base. They built a base. Cool. This is really looking not too hot for us.
Hornet prep
I'm just using the Hornets because they'll be able to get somewhere fast, but
Local units.
get me out of here. Please survive.
Navigating. Hornet underway.
Enemy engagement.
Alright,
Hornet on station.
alright, they're still
Turret
living.
improved.
Hornet here.
Enemy engagement.
Weapons armed. Hornet in the air.
Yes.
Here it comes. Initial dropping the hurt.
At least I can hurt somebody with this. That's great. That looks good.
Hornet up. I'm on station. VTOL in the air.
Alright, I'm changing the global rally point to here. And I'm gonna try to build the reactor now.
And flying.
No, I'm gonna build it later just because I'm definitely losing this base. I think I'm not gonna build. Yeah, I'm not gonna build any more supply pads just because
A base has been destroyed.
I need
Vehicle
all the. I
depot
think I just need
complete.
units now. If they find me soon, this game is probably over. But if they don't,
Reactor complete.
I'm just gonna build some Scorpions and then send them down the line here and start destroying bases. But this is not looking great. The Covenant kind of are consuming the entire map. But hey, if I can at least get 4 Scorpions, that would be great.
Reactor complete.
Ready to roll.
Just because otherwise I'm probably just gonna have to take this L. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to take this L. If this Scorpion can escape, that would be lovely, but I don't know if it's gonna get there on time. Go, Scorpion, go! No, don't even shoot. Don't even shoot. You just get out of there, alright?
Loss in 1 minute unless a base is claimed.
Alright.
Pulling out.
It's looking like this is gonna be an L. Do I have carpet bomb? I have enough for a carpet bomb, but I don't have a reactor, so kind of I can't. There's no shot I can destroy a base in 10 seconds. So I think this is gonna be our solo journey. Hope you enjoyed the first episode of this Halo Wars series. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the dub. It's a pretty tough game, especially when I don't have that much help from my teammates, but I'm not.
On the move.
It's not like I did too much anyway. I just wish they would build more bases, because then we could expand. Like, see how the Covenant builds bases all over the place? I don't know. It's got to be more forward thinking. I could try to also build bases like quicker and try to like push up or more in their area, use that teleporter, start to damage them so that they can't just build units and keep bringing them in. Once you give them too much time, they just keep building supplies. So looks like this is going to be a solid L. Let's look at the stats though, because I definitely enjoyed playing. The Prophet of Regret kind of gave us a run for our money. The Brute Chieftain came in second, and I came in third, but that don't matter because we lost. The Arbiter, yeah, I don't think they did too much. That Brute Chieftain was giving me a hard time in the middle for a while, but is what it is. Base score, I don't know what all this is calculated by, honestly. Let's look at the military. The Arbiter actually built the most units, but lost all of them. Not lost all of them, lost like a 3/4 of them. So did the Brute Chieftain. They actually lost a lot of units, but they didn't lose all of them like we did, so. Squads killed. I had the most kills, but it doesn't make a difference because I didn't kill a single base, I don't think. No, I killed 4 buildings, but I didn't kill any bases. So that's upsetting. Yeah, they had so many supplies, and even though I had those heavy supply pads, it wasn't really doing enough for me. I had a lot of techs researched, but not as much as the Brute Chieftain. Got the carpet bombs. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go a different approach next time around, or else I'm just gonna keep taking L's. Which might, you know, that's okay if it happens, but I want to try for the heroic difficulty because I've found that regular was pretty easy in the past, and although I haven't played this in a while, like I still kind of understand like how the game works, so I don't really want to give myself too much leeway there. I should be able to try to upgrade it in some sense. I did enjoy using the Spartans. That was something new, and using the Marines was pretty helpful. So in the next episode, I'm using Captain Cutter, and his super unit is an ODST unit, which is max out the Marines. Sergeant Forge actually has the Grizzly unit, which is the max upgrade of the Scorpion. Obviously, I didn't get there. But yeah, that lone Scorpion at the end of the game couldn't upgrade him. So props to the Covenant. They ran it really well. Curious how the rest of the map was looking. They even built one here. That was empty. This was empty, but it didn't matter. It was too difficult to build. Look at all those units. So unified in their approach. Some Jackal. It was very mixed. I think that's something I didn't do very well, is I didn't mix my units. I don't really see a lot of the Brutes. Is the Brute Chieftain blue? I don't see any of their units. They had a couple, but he got kind of carried. That makes sense. Oh well. That's about it though. I don't think you get anything. It's a pretty old game, so nothing much after that, but I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Next week I'll have Cutter, and the following week I'll have Anders out. Hopefully it'll go a little better. I'll understand the game a little more, but hope you enjoyed. I do mean it when I say this is one of my favorite games, especially when you get to play with friends. So the CPUs are a little less predictable. You can't communicate with them very well. You can request supplies and things like that, but other than that, they're just computers that don't really, I don't know. The other team's computers are pretty well, so we'll see how it goes in the future. But thanks for tuning in again. I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing, and whatever it is, stay cool, spread love, be peace. That's all I got. See ya.